we're down on the river again, and the bite is hot. Oh boy. Oh, where'd it go? That's number 4 in the well. I've caught 2 smaller ones that I've thrown back. A live well is a dead well. I'm trying to get some water in it with a bucket or something. I got a beer cooler up there, a little cooler, but the fish keep biting and interrupting me. Maybe I shouldn't put any bait out for a while. Nah, that wouldn't be a good idea. There's about 2 inches of water in my bait well, live well. I'm absolutely at the end of this bucket of bait, which is what is several different buckets of bait all thrown into one. That's the hot stick. It's in deeper water. I'm setting about 9 foot. Lost my depth finder. Setting about 9 foot. It's about 26 foot, maybe 50 yards down there. This one's probably sitting closer. I'm on a cut bank coming into this bend. Just at the beginning of the bend, it's straight going that way. This one's only in about 3 foot of water. This one's must be out 9, 10, 11, 12. And that's where they're at. I'm getting some water in a live well. Definitely got some wiring to do when I get home. I got 4 of them there before 3 of them, I think, before I even got a chance to set the camera up. Trying to set up here going into this bend. There's trees out here. Like last time I told you, the river goes that way, the south wind blowing that way. This anchor rope ain't even tight. We'll give it a few more minutes. I'm going to jump downstream. Yeah, we'll get this one in a little bit deeper water. Maybe we can make something out of it. I've had 1 hit on this one. The 1-hit wonder. Pretty close together, so I should have an equal chance of catching something. Put in at a different launch site today than I have the last couple times when you've seen me. First time I've been on this section of the river, like I said last time, in 4 years. We've been at flood stage. I mean, the water was 8-10 feet higher than it is right now, clean out in the fields. Just like flushing the toilet. All our snags are gone. Floated them all out. They're out in the goddamn middle of hay fields, in the middle of cornfields, all over the damn place. Not in the river where they need to be. Oh, pulled it right out of his mouth. Basically, a river I knew like the back of my hand is a whole new place. Got to learn the whole thing over again. All the stumps, I came upriver about 5 miles an hour watching the side view on the Hummingbird. Not much to look at anymore. There's still some stuff buried down there, some junk in the water, but nothing like it used to be. Hang on, buddy. Well, I spun it around long enough, he got off. Nope, he was still there, but I pulled it out of his mouth again. Got it out in a little bit deeper water. That's all it took. Fucking ounce egg singer hitting the water sounds like a brick. Like I said, I was coming up river about 5 miles watching the depth finder. Watching the holes, watching for tree stumps, watching all that good stuff. Not much there. This is about as far as I ever come. It's closer to come the other direction from another launch. A deep hole right down there with cut bait. A lot of big catfish. About 5 years ago, I put one on. Got about a 12, 13, 14 pounder here, and right down there is 9, 10 pounder on cut bait. Got to get me some of that stuff. This catfish candy, I call it. I'm trying to fill the live well. I don't think there's anything that works better. I don't know if there's one particular kind that's any better than the other. They all have their particular day. Slurped all the good stuff off and left. Catfish Charlie. In case you're wondering what I'm using. This one was that started life as Primo Super Sticky, but it's had so much other stuff dumped in there mixed together. So I think I got another can of that. Original. That's punch bait. Haha. Deep water it is. Oh my God, it's a whopper. It's a whale. I don't want to see you again till you're closer to 10. I got it in my head we're going to catch one more fish here, and I think that's what I'm going to do. And then we're going to move. High noon. We'll give her 20 minutes. What do I got? 4? 10 is the limit in South Dakota. I keep 9 because I pack everything 3 by 3. That's the way I freeze them. That's the way I cook them and eat them. So I get 5 more, I'm done. And then go home and wire. I'm not much of an electrician, to tell you the truth, folks. Not one of my strong points. Glad we got that cloud cover up there. It'd be miserable without it. Oh yeah, this is a good one. I imagine you can hear that. I'm using braid today, which I don't really care for it. I thought, you know what, I'll give it a chance. I'll give it another chance. I really don't like it. For this, I like mono. Oh boy, come here. Damn near get away from me. Gotta say, they're nice sized fish. I had a hit there. I set the hook, it was in a stick. Alright, these little buggers too small to get a bait in their mouth. Time to move. That one might be in the thick. I don't know how good that microphone's working, but you can really hear that wind whistling through them trees up there. It's blowing. We just happen to be out of it right now. That's good. That took all of about 2 minutes, maybe less. A little bit smaller than I'd like, but Way down deep. Yeah, way deep. Numero 6. I got some real issues here. Now my depth finder don't work. Only thing I got left not to work is my motor. If we lose that, I'm really screwed. He's way on down there. Hope he ruts out of there. Rusts out of there. He's too small to keep. Nothing else you can do. Now I got one good fish out of here, but it's starting to look like it's small fish factory. It's probably, I think I'm in about 5-6 foot of water. It might be a little shallower there. Remember back up there I was in 11, probably fishing in 12, 13, maybe the system today, the pattern, deep water. I'm gonna head back down to that hole. I'm gonna tie these up and head back to that hole. Go back to my original plan. Alright, we just come off the bottom. That's about 10 foot. Alrighty. Just came down a long straightaway. We're just coming into this bend. And that whole straightaway, oh God, I bet 3/4 of a mile is like 7 foot deep. Level as can be. And voila. Hits this outside bend. Probably 20 foot, 22 foot right out here. Not quite on the outside as deep, but it's still pretty deep. There used to be a huge, huge snag here. And that flood completely removed it. Completely gone. Sucks. There's still some debris down there in the bottom, but 90% of it no longer here. We are back to monofilament. Stuff is so much nicer to fish with. Yeah, they look like they need some air. big enough to keep. How in the hell? Ain't bad. We'll keep him. That is number 7. Wonder how he got so shallow. As deep as it is back there, he hit the surface. Oxygen. Must have landed that one right in front of the stump. That's going to be the hot stick. Oh yeah. Right in the top lip. Yeah. Beautiful fish. That's 8. One more and I got my limit. This one don't want to come up off the bottom. Perfect eating size though. Ain't a big one. That is number 9. Oh boy, he took her deep. What we're doing, folks. Beautiful channel cats. Perfect eating size. Some people like them big. I like them right there. Another ½ pound bigger than that. 2.5, 3.5 pound. Excellent eating. Well, that's number 9. That's my limit. We didn't get to the creek bed around the corner in the creek opening mouth. But there's always next time. Take care. Thanks for coming along. If you like my stuff, hit that sub button. If you like my shooting stuff, hit that Patreon. Appreciate it if you subscribe to that one too. The limit is 10. I might have to do him. Oh boy. That's a beauty. Arr. Might have to pull one of them smaller ones out. He was way down in the belly, had his belly pulled out. I'm sure he'll die. That gives me 10 though. I'm going to spin over, get about halfway back to the truck, and I'm going to bleed them. At that time, I'll throw one of the littler ones away. But we're done for the day, folks. Thanks a million for coming along.